Welcome to Thriving Tribesmen. My name is Curry, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode. This is the second time I've made this episode. The first time round, I was not happy with the audio, so I'm just remaking it again. Hopefully, I can cover some of the points that we did. It's been an amazing weekend. We had 11 people that came in, wanted to start on the case study. Had some really great conversations over the weekend, trying to set up dates in order for us to start the lessons. Unfortunately, 5 of other guys had to drop out because of life. They cannot make time, and it's not the right time for them to be able to commit the time that is required in order to change. And it's not a big deal at all. I totally understand that it's a real commitment in order to change. And so yesterday we spent time with the other guys, just on conversations, just introduction, me getting to know them, and just sort of getting to have a feel, for them to feel how I teach and how I coach, and then see if we're right fit in terms of just moving forward. And everybody was really, really cool. And I covered different subjects between all of the guys and just gave them tasks for them that they could just start doing immediately, which was amazing. So if you want to be part of that program, there's 4 openings still there. So if you want to go to Thriving Tribesmen on Instagram and then write case study. And it's important that you understand that it's a free program, but this is a program that we're going to be charging $4,997. And I usually get asked, why is it that you charge that amount? And it's because if you think about it right now, just getting a divorce on itself, it will cost you way more than, even 3 or 4 times more than that. And not just the money, financial implications of divorce, but it's just the emotional damage that happens, not just to you, but your partner and your children. So when you think about it, it's an investment, but at the same time, compared to the actual loss, it's quite a cheap program. So, and again, it's one of those things that it's the time that I can give for you guys specifically will be amazing. But I'm not trying to sell you the $4,997. I'm actually trying to sell you the free version of it. So, and it's free because I want to give you guys results. And while I give you results, the one thing I would want is for you to be able to talk about the results. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to make a video. You could make a video if you want to, but it will help us to grow the business and get men to be high value and be able to turn things around for their relationship. One thing I've seen is that there's hundreds and thousands, if not millions, of men that are suffering with this, and we want to get to every single guy so we can give them an opportunity to really make a difference within their lives and their families' lives. So thank you very much for that. And the reason why I made this episode is because I was speaking to a guy I spoke to a few weeks ago and took him through some lessons, and what he had said to me was he's lost all confidence and is on the brink of divorce. And it struck me really to the core. And he's got children, they're quite young children as well. And he was at the last point of, he's like, I'm here because this is the last resort. I don't even know where to go from here. And I said, hopefully I can give you some help. But so we talked things through, and the focus ended up being on building his confidence and just building on what he can do daily. Because one of the things I get asked a lot is that, why do you talk about confidence, and how do you remain confident all the time? I do have some self-doubt like everybody else. I do get rejected like everybody else. But the way I respond or react to it is completely different based on the confidence that I have internally. And I want to give you the secret, because it's a secret that most people you never get taught this, but everybody that's successful that you know is probably practicing this. And sometimes people practice this without even learning it. It's just a thing that they've picked up on, and then they're doing it. If you think of people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these guys, Richard Branson, all these guys, they've got something that they do and that keeps them on top. And it's called a morning formula. So even NASA guys doing, all the high achieving people that you can think of do this. Athletes. And it's called a morning formula. And the morning formula, basically what it is that you write a document, and it's a document that gives you a vision of the future. So you write it with the things that you want to achieve. So for example, my morning formula says, I'm a sex educator and international speaker. I'm not that yet. I am a sex educator, but I'm not an international speaker yet. But I'm speaking in the future. So I write that down. And I also write some financial goals, how much I would like to earn, how much I would like to set my family free in terms of financial, from a financial perspective. Then I also write the things I would like to achieve. What sort of house would I want to achieve? I live in the UK. I would like to take my family to Florida for a couple of weeks so we can go to Disney to absolutely make my daughter's world. And I write these are future things. And then with that, I then write down some rules. And those rules are, what are the things that I can do every single day that will push me to getting closer to that goal? So, for instance, making a podcast on each day of the week is an important one because it helps me to speak. It helps me to understand the concepts that I'm teaching. So, which gets me closer to the vision of being a sought out after sex educator. And then my diet, my journaling, my meditation, all these things then become the rules of what I need to do. And my rules will be, I spend 1 hour a day reading a book. I spend 1 hour a day researching on a specific point. Maybe if I get stuck, if I'm speaking to somebody and I'm finding a bit out of my depth, I might get in and start studying something as well. So I make time for all of those things. I make time for journaling, and all those are my rules. So then I try and adhere to those rules every single day. And then when I've done the rules, I put a bunch of pictures on there. So I've got Disney, I got the car I would like to drive, I got the house I would like to live in. And these are just things that I will get my mind thinking about those things and refocusing my mind. And this is what it is basically. So that when you look at it early in the morning, your brain it's quite easy to start sort of picking up on the emotions that you're feeling. And if you've gone to bed feeling negative, maybe you got rejected at night or whatever it was, you can start snowballing from there. It starts off as small, it's a thought, and then it starts snowballing, and then you feel like you're having this really bad day, and then it just continues, and it becomes this cycle of consistent bad days. Whereas if you stop, wake up in the morning, pull the paper up, start looking at this, by the time you get to the last section, which is gratitude, you look at the things that you want to achieve, you look at the rules that you want to do. So like the main rule for me is, before I go to bed, I put 3 tasks that I want to achieve the following day. So that, and again, when I do that, it means that I now can look at my journal and my planner and now see what are those 3 things that I need to do. How does that correspond to my rules in order to achieve what I want to achieve? And you start seeing this momentum. Now, this is the most pivotal thing when it comes to transforming your relationship, because when you think about it that way, you're reigniting that flame of passion to be able to achieve something that's beyond yourself. And that's the currency in terms of seduction and attraction to your partner. When you're demonstrating that you are a potential suitor and the perfect suitor, these were the things that you were trying to demonstrate, that you're somebody who is driven, who's been able to achieve certain things. And that's got lost along the way. When you got a morning formula, it refocuses your brain for you to start wanting to achieve those things. And then as you do the rules and follow the list. It's the inputs that you need, or inputs or buttons that you need to be pressing internally to feel your confidence. And this will change everything for you, because when you can do this consistently and you have that internal confidence, if you get rejected, it's no big deal. And again, you don't even see it as rejection. You actually now see it for what it is. So I still get rejected. So that is a fact. It happens. She's tired. She's not feeling very well. Mentally, she's looking in the mirror and she's not happy with the way she looks. She's maybe feeling under stress. She's there's so many hosts of things why I would consider I'm being rejected. But would I prefer her just to do it even though she's not into it? No. So it's those things that me being confident and seeing that, okay, maybe today it's not working because she's at this place. Because I don't make it into a big deal, it relieves so much pressure off her that she wants to seduce. Obviously, there's other things I can be doing in order to keep it going. So I can be playful. I can make the temperature go up in terms of her mood. So there's certain things that I can do that are intangible. So her energy, I can control her energy in order to feel that way. So we'll be playful, we'll be joking, we'll be touching, we'll be doing things that will maintain that level of horniness, like for a better term. But like I'm saying, there's sometimes when it's just not going to happen because of whatever other things that are affecting her. And I won't see it as rejection because of the way I feel on the inside. So this is why this morning formula has been so helpful for this guy, because I walked him through this, like I'm walking you through this right now. Then I sent him a copy of mine so he can have a look and so he can make his own. And if that's what you want for yourself, join our case study and I can take you through it, show you how you can do it, look at your morning formula, work on it together so that you can really start achieving things. Like I said, the case study group, it's completely free. It's off a program that's going to cost $4,997. So you're actually getting in before you can get to pay. I would imagine the next few months' time, if you leave it until next few months' time, you're definitely going to be paying that. It's not going to be, it's just going to be that what it is. So you've got an opportunity right now to take advantage of this. And if you want for us to work with you on the morning formula, we'll definitely start walking through how you can form it, how you can start performing in it, and use the current day-to-day things that you're already doing and start using them to feel your confidence. So you can be a high-value male that is really confident and really achieving many things. Because one of the things I actually see quite often is that many guys, when they're in the groups, whether it's in Facebook or Reddit, they will complain about the situation. I feel rejected. I'm not confident anymore. I'm losing at life. And then when you talk about having a solution and wanting to have a solution, if it's got to do any work to resolve it, they are out. And even if it's free, if anything that's to do with work, okay, I don't want to do any work. Now, most people I know that have joined or that I've communicated with, these are people that are dedicated, and there's one common fact is that there's people that actually really want to go and achieve many things in life. And that's a common theme that I've seen with guys that have come. They realize that there's an issue and they put all pride aside and make a move and do something about it. They don't just sit there and allow the problem to be who they are. So I've got a problem and that problem is me now and there's nothing I can do about it. So if you're listening to my voice right now and you want to make a change, you want not just to have regular sex with your partner, but you want to be just a leader, one that she adores and that she's completely smitten with because you are amazing. And this is one of the things I will be teaching you for you to be completely amazing. And it was amazing because my wife the other day, because I can't believe I'm married to you, and for her to hear her say that was like amazing, like she can't believe it. She feels lucky, and I feel lucky that I'm married to her, and for her to feel that way is incredible, because it means that when she wakes up, she's happy to be in the relationship, and this is very different from where we were years ago. So it is possible for you, and I'm really doing this. And when I speak like this, sometimes even in the Facebook groups, some guys come up and go, "Oh, sales pitch," and I'm thinking, it is a sales pitch, but you're so averse being sold to that you're not even considering that you are going to invest at some point. And it's just right now, I'm not asking for money, but you are going to have to invest some time and effort in order to change it. So people just want osmosis, things to, I'm just going to be here, and somehow the transformation is going to happen while I'm standing here. So and I think this is the mindset that most people have. Well, not most people, a lot of people that I've seen have, that they just allow the problem to be them. They are the problem now. This being sexless is my problem now, and this is it. I'm just going to bitch about it for the rest of my life. And that's not you, because you're in this podcast. So you've already shown that you are capable of wanting to find help. Now take it to the next step. Go to Thriving Tribesmen at Instagram and type in case study. And when you type in case study, I'll get back to you, and you can join our free case study program, which is going to cost $4,997, and you'll be able to take advantage of it now when it's free, because once this case study group is over, that's it. You're not going to get it ever again. So there's 4 slots available. Then we're going to shut it down after that, and then get you some results. And like I said, I've already started we spoke to guys yesterday and already got some feedback instantly. So after several hours of just doing certain things, I'm already getting good feedback. So this works. Before I came on to podcasting and doing other things, managed to change a lot of people. Like on Reddit, managed to speak to a lot of people and really change their lives. So this is what's caused us to really pivot and then start doing this and focusing on it. So I'm really excited about where we're going and looking forward to be helping you guys. Go right now to our Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, then probably that's another thing that's maybe holding you back. The other way of getting in touch with us, we'll work on another way of you getting in touch with us. If you can go to Facebook, I'll put my Facebook name, so you can add me as a friend. If you go on Facebook, I'm pretty sure you have Facebook as well. If not, I'll put my email address. Then maybe you can get hold of me on my email address as well. So I'm very excited to have been speaking to you guys. It's this longest episode I've ever done for a while. So hopefully that's been impactful for you guys, and I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.